Bumblebees appear to be making a comeback, at least in Cache County, and Utah State researchers are asking for all of our help to help them.
We are live in Logan for all the buzz on the bumblebee with Northern Utah specialist Mike Anderson. Mike?
Yeah, Deanie and Dave, you know, at one point research counted only about 130 bees for one of the species on the decline. They say a big reason for that is a lot of us want lawns and bushes in our yards. Not really the best for bees. They need something they can pollinate, something a little more flowery. And they say ultimately, if things continue to decline, it could affect our food supply. Inside this laboratory at Utah State University, fans and coolers keep greenhouses at the optimum temperature for bees.
In the western U.S., there's about 30 species.
Jamie Strange is an entomologist with the USDA and an adjunct professor at USU.
One or two of those seem to be in a lot of trouble.
He says when it comes to yard work, more people should think about the bees.
Having no bees wouldn't mean we'd starve to death.
He says about 1/3 of our diets comes from plants pollinated by those little yellow bugs.
But it would certainly mean we'd be eating a less interesting diet and probably a less nutritious diet.
So the fertilized eggs are laid in the back, and those are the females.
Today, entomologists at USU are teaching anyone who's interested about how they can help the bumblebee population.
I'm from Salt Lake City, so we have a lot of urbanization there.
Katie Wagner says she wouldn't mind seeing more bees in her yard.
See if I can plant more plants and create more of that habitat, so hopefully I get to see more bees showing up.
I have honeybees in my backyard.
Vilden Sorensen has made honey beekeeping his hobby. Today he wants to see what more he can do.
I think if we just think a little bit clearer about what kind of plants we put in our yard, they'll be more attracted to bees.
They're also showing people how the lab works and why it's here.
We try to get big, strong colonies, get queens from those colonies, and then release them.
By getting that word out, Strange hopes people will be a bit more considerate towards bees in their own backyard.
Bumblebees are important. People can do things to both conserve bumblebees and to use them for agricultural pollination.
And two very simple things you can do is just avoid broad-spectrum pesticides and, of course, plant more plants that need to be pollinated. And Strange says that while bumblebee populations are improving in Cache County, he believes that the main reason for it is the weather, the mild winter we had and the reduced rainfall we had so far. Back to you guys.
Well, as long as they have stingers, you know, we're a bit apprehensive.
A bit, but I wonder how the bees like hot and dry. That's kind of what we got.
It's good honey.